look to HBCUs as models for digital learning or beacons for innovation because essentially they've proven over many, many decades, and to some almost a century, that they can graduate students on time and with preparation for the world. They've really been able to weather the storm and survive and even thrive under the most mitigating circumstances.
You've got to be creative. You've got to be the individuals that are trying to figure out how you create an environment for them to be successful in their academics, in their social lives, in their student engagement experience. And so digital learning is the next step in that for these institutions.
There's a lot of opportunity to create better, richer, more holistic digital learning opportunities for a diverse body of students. Our nation is actually more diverse than it was 50 years ago or 100 years ago. And our digital learning environments should reflect that diversity.
We're taking this co-design approach, which is very new for the foundation with digital learning infrastructure. And that's what really we're here today at this convening in Atlanta about, is really having HBCU experts, the ones working at HBCUs, telling us how to really invest in ways that use digital learning to amplify the success that they've already been seeing for, again, 100+ years.
It means leveling up. It means looking at where we are. And there's only so much you can do in this day and age that is so technologically driven with old teaching and old methods of developing students.
Being able to do all of these things digitally and having the platforms that can support it are critical. So it's not just about in the classroom, it's about the whole way of doing business.
Also, it provides opportunity to change the narrative around HBCU's willingness to collaborate and partner on projects, to share resources, to share stories and learnings. And I think that's something that needs to be further explained or shared, because there is this perception that HBCUs cannot work together and that there's always competition, but this project demonstrates that that's not always the case.
So when you have people who are thinking about the entire scope and HBCUs writ large, I think it allows for all of us to practice self-agency and to really walk in sustainability in an earnest way.
I think that the co-design process that we've been going through on this is really the way to go for pretty much, almost all initiatives, because not only is it critical to center the voices of the people who are actually doing the work day to day and therefore would know the answers, but it also, once the recommendations emerge from co-design, you can have probably a quicker ramp up to making those changes reality.
Well, the convening for these last couple of days has been amazing. The energy has been infectious, and just creating a community of practice, or really perpetuating the community of practice that already exists, has been important. And so being able to swap ideas, I think is going to help us get to the solutions we're looking for faster and stronger.